Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the electric Israeli and FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. Follow me on Twitter, and if you're in the market to buy a Tesla car before the end of the quarter, please use my referral code and you can use points to do whatever you want with them, including supercharging miles. Now, I do not record many videos on Toyota, which has really practically one car, electric car, the Toyota BZ4X. Now, the Subaru Solterra is also same platform in partnership with Toyota, but basically that's it. The commitment of Toyota to electric cars is being abysmal. They are missing the boat. They will go to bankruptcy if they don't wake up early, and maybe it is too late. Having said that, the reason that I'm doing this video, not because they announced a BZ Sport crossover concept and a BZ Flex Space concept. These are concepts and they are what they are. Most of concepts never come to amount to anything. That's not the story. What the story is that the Japanese government, that's interesting, the Japanese government is now going to give Toyota Motors, roughly $853 million in incentive, which is 120 billion yen, to it's a subsidy to develop electric cars and batteries that will, listen, these numbers are incredible on paper, of course, to develop electric cars that will go no less than 720 miles. Let's start from 600 miles, which is 965 kilometers, 720 miles, 1,158 miles, and the last one, which is incredible, 900 miles, close to 1,500 kilometers. Well, you know what they say, I'll believe it when I see it. Now, so you know, and this has a geopolitical consequences and thoughts. More than half of the battery supply around the world come from two companies, BYD and CATL. Well, guess where they're from? You all know they're Chinese, all right? A Panasonic, for example, which supply a lot of batteries to Tesla, which leads the world in electric cars production and sale, is about 10%. That's it. Now, you have LG Chem and others, but this is it. So BYD and CATL are ruling the world. More than that, CATL is going to open a factory in the United States because there's a lot of tax incentives for that. Okay, and BYD now shipping battery packs to Germany for Tesla Model Y. So you see the absolute dominance of these two Chinese conglomerates on the battery sales. Now that is, listen, lithium is king. Lithium is the new oil. And who controls lithium and who controls battery production? It's just like the chip shortage. Remember the chip shortage after the COVID crisis, that there was cars could not drive because they had no chips. Well, where do the chips come from? From Taiwan. Most of them come from Taiwan. Now the United States have opening factories and incentives for chips, so you do not rely on them. This is like a national security for every country, and you don't want to rely on communist regimes for your main supplies, just like oil from the Middle East. Okay, that's not what you want. All right, so the Japanese government understand that. Toyota does not. Because they didn't do anything about it, and they're flirting with hydrogen and all kind of nonsense. Now, they are the king and queen of hybrids, yes, but now they are going to create technologies, so they say, that will be give you 20% more range on electric cars and 40% in cost, less in their cost of lithium ion batteries. Now, they do have, like I said, the BZ4X. It's a lousy car. It was recalled. It has range issues. It has battery issues. We're not going to get into that. But I can tell you that they will like have no choice. So it's basically lithium iron phosphate, all kinds of lithium ion, all kinds of new technologies that will give you basically more range and less cost. Now, Toyota plans to launch, they say, 10 new electric cars, BEVs, by 2026, 2027. And also an all SUV, they said, in Kentucky starting in 25, and invest $2.1 billion in a factory in North Carolina. Now, they do that, if they do that so to satisfy the American markets because of the incentives. Now, why am I skeptical about it? It's because that's what they said 10 years ago. At this point, at this time, in 2023, they're supposed to have 10 electric cars. They have one and a lousy one. All right. So, okay, two, the Subaru, but it's the same thing like the BZ4X. So it's the same platform. So, do I believe that this will happen? I am skeptical. Nobody knows the future. I'm very skeptical that this is what they're going to do, and especially when I see concept cars. You know, they look one thing and then they come out and they look something completely different with performances that are not even matching what it is that they say that they will do. So we will follow this story. I don't believe a word they say, but we'll follow. Why not? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.